My father was a U.S. diplomat stationed in Berlin. I spent most of my youth there. It was a beautiful city. I'd spent 4 years training at West Point before America joined the war. Now I was back in Berlin, recruited by the OSS because of my knowledge of the city and the language. The Russians' final onslaught had begun at dawn. It was only a matter of days before they would take Berlin completely. I was a sniper, one of an elite unit. Disguised as Germans, we each worked alone, assigned to the most difficult tasks, deep behind enemy lines. But strangely on this mission, the Germans were not my target. What was left of Hitler's military was rapidly falling to the overwhelming forces of our Russian allies. No, I was here because the OSS had learned the Soviet Secret Service, the NKVD, had mounted a top-secret operation aimed at obtaining Germany's atom bomb. If they gained the A-bomb, Stalin would use it to dominate Europe. This was an immense threat to the global balance of power, potentially even a greater threat than the Nazis. So I was here to assist the OSS's efforts to prevent the Soviets succeeding. With World War II not even over yet, I was now one of the first soldiers of a new war, the Cold War.
Oh, fantastic. That's some nice sound right there. It's a really nice sound. Well, hello. Welcome. I'm Bio. Welcome to 2023. Oh, here we go. Welcome to 2023. And I'm planning to continue the BigBen interactive set by looking at another 3 games. It won't be the final time I'll be looking at them. But yeah, we're looking at another 3 games. 2 of which will be for the Wii, and 1 of which for the PlayStation 3, I believe. The first one we're looking at is Sniper Elite. Yes, believe it or not, Sniper Elite was released on the Nintendo Wii. And it's... what is going on there? I don't know. That is just... I think the game is struggling to run in the emulator, which is interesting. That's very interesting. The game is struggling to run in the emulator. Alright, let me just call for Bunter. Oh, it's me, your boy, Bio. I'm using a real Wii remote here. But the big thing is that this game got released on the Wii, believe it or not. Sniper Elite, the very first Sniper Elite was released on the Wii. It's still the same developer, Rebellion, developed the Wii version. But the Wii version seemed to get a weird release. Mainly because the European version, which is I believe the version that came out first, was published by BigBen Interactive, which is the reason why it's on this list. But in America, it was published by Maximum Family Games. Yeah, that Maximum Family Games. The same people that repurposed the Brain in a Jar. Yeah, this game is lagging like hell. Wow. The same people that the same people that brought the PlayStation 2 Brain in a Jar games to the Nintendo Wii, and just called them the Maximum Racing. So it's going to be interesting, this, because it seems to have struggle running, which leads me to believe maybe we need to make some changes in the old graphical setting. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. Fantastic. Right, that might help a little bit. So I turned off the anti-aliasing. I figured that might be what it is. So, yeah, it looks like it's running a little bit better now, personally. We're now running at 50 frames a second. Cool, that's fine. Maybe it was the anti-aliasing. So yeah, in case you're wondering what my experience is with Sniper Elite, I have not played the first Sniper Elite game, but I have played to completion Sniper Elite V2 on Steam. I had a little go on Sniper Elite 3. I did not like it personally, because for me, Sniper Elite was fun when you're sniping. Any other gameplay is just kind of not very good. I'm just being honest. That's just my stance. So Sniper Elite 3, at least for me, at least the starting, I don't know, maybe the game gets better, but the starting levels were horrendous. They were just really bad. Not focusing on like sniping really at all, at least in my opinion. Either that or it was just poor map design. It was one of the two. But then I did play Sniper Elite 4. I played through the entire game with with my best friend, and that was a good laugh. It wasn't great, but it was a good laugh at least with a friend. So yeah, right. So that's my experience with Sniper Elite. I am planning to play 5 at some point, but I'm in no rush to play it. I will get it on cheap, and hopefully me and my friend will play for it again. Me and my best friend will play for it again. So that's what I'm hoping. I'm just going to leave everything on default.
Okay, son, I know you're one of the best, but standing orders are I run over the basics with every new sniper they send out here.
Okay. Observe your surroundings
First
for
thing,
danger before...
observe your surroundings for danger before you move.
I've never played the original Sniper Elite. It's probably the only one I haven't played. So playing the Wii version... it's an interesting way of trying the very first game.
Only from cover to cover. Getting caught in the open is a certain way to die.
Well, yeah, okay, fair enough. In case you're wondering, this version came out in 2010.
Watch those rooftops and upper windows. Don't forget, the enemy has snipers out here too.
Fair enough, okay. I'm more interested in how they're going to implement the motion controls in this. Because it recommended using the zapper, and I don't have a zapper, which is just a hunk of plastic anyway. I can hold the Wii remote in the same style as a zapper if you want.
As you move, remember to watch the firing angles on any cover. The enemy could be dug in behind.
I've got the nunchuck plugged in because I think it needs the nunchuck.
Caution and stealth,
it needs the zapper, it needs the nunchuck as far as I'm
locating
concerned.
The enemy before they become aware of you. Always try to engage the enemy at a range where your sniper rifle gives you the advantage.
Okay, that's fair.
Your uniform will provide camouflage in appropriate situations. The meter indicates how well concealed you are. But beware, this is just an indication, not a guarantee.
Okay.
Stealth, cunning, and your extreme skill will be key. Stay low, use cover, use your binoculars and scope, and plan your moves. Try to keep the enemy unsure of your position. If you let them work out where you are, they will close in and kill you. Remember, always try to engage the enemy at long range, so your sniper rifle gives you the advantage.
Okay, that's fair.
Only eliminate hostiles that pose a direct threat to you or your mission. Don't charge in or try to kill every enemy on the battlefield like a rookie. It will only get you killed.
Okay. I wonder if they have action shots,
the most direct and obvious
like they do in 2. One of my favorite things about the Sniper Elite games.
Look at your map for alternative routes.
Seeing the bullet travel, when you pull off that perfect shot, seeing the bullet travel down the thing, and
remember, many lives have been risked to get you this information, so use it.
Remember, I quite enjoyed Sniper Elite 2. Sniper Elite V2.
And kill like a sniper to survive.
So it's probably my favorite out of the games I've played. Out of the Sniper Elite games. Oh, it does have the action shots, okay. Based on what that footage I just saw there, we do have the action shots. So we're in Karlshorst.
April 16th, 1945. The German fuel dump near the Berlin suburb of Karlshorst has been overrun and is now being used as the main NKVD forward outpost.
Okay.
Unfortunately, at dusk, a German panzer division heading to the front engaged a Russian tank brigade on the outskirts of town.
Be advised, the remnants of this battle, including sporadic shelling, are still taking place. Your first goal is to rendezvous with the informant. Here to provide you with full intel on the food dump out. One more thing, for this entire operation, you and other agents will be able to use code phrase Eagle Watch to notify each other.
Suitable equipment to assist you. One more thing.
Require additional supplies.
For this entire operation, you and all our...
Not reading it. You're not reading it out loud fast enough, my man. Here I am. I'm ready to snipe the elite. Well, yep, these are definitely Wii graphics, aren't they? How is it going to work exactly? Oh, okay. Remember, you were disguised as a German, so you don't have to worry about the Russian. Oh, okay. You only have to worry about the Russian force. Alright, so it's put me on the ground. So I can aim with the Wii remote around, which is cool. And the nunchuck like moves me around. What do we do? Just crawl? Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. So pressing the Z button puts me into like this sniper mode. B is to fire. It's fine. I don't see no one though. I was just pressing buttons. So there's a tank over there. Sea-Doo. What's the sea like? Makes me stand up. Yeah. So I'm guessing I'm supposed to. Yeah, that's fair. Let me look around here. Okay. These are quite a smaller levels. I will admit one thing. It does not look great, does it? The old graphics in this. Is that a person over there, is it? God. No. Okay. Where are the people at? That's like my first and only thing so far. Where are the people at? They just fell down. Nobody over there. They are the... Direct attack is rarely the best plan against superior numbers. Try to outflank them or find an alternate route. Okay. Oh, hostiles are near. Remember, you can scavenge weapons ammunition. Okay. I like how it goes... Oh, careful. Hostiles are near. Oh, there's one right there. Gone. Oh, just saw another one. Oh. Where's he gone? Hid behind there, did he? Bye. Need to aim a few notches above distant targets to compensate for... Yeah, I figured. That's what I did there, actually. Strangely enough. So, Richter's aiming... What's the reload? Alright, so that changes weapons. Oh, that puts down, like, things. Like rock or something. Okay. Okay, so I now have a machine gun. 7 bullets, which is cool. Okay, so... This is interesting. Yeah, the reload works. That's good. Fantastic. What a great... You know, no saves. Is it wrong for me to say I don't like this and I don't want to play anymore? Is it wrong for me to say? I know I've barely played any of the game. The motion controls are not good. And already, straight from the get-go, the level design is poor. Because it's not going... Again, someone needs to make a game where it literally is just sniping. Literally just have some kind of mythical warlock-looking ass. I'm just saying, have some magician, and he can teleport between... I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. Think of the Batman games. Think of Batman Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, where you're in this big room, there's enemies all in this room, if you've ever played those games, And you have those stat tunes, don't you? Those like stat tunes that Batman can basically grapple. He can use his little grappling hook to grapple up to them, and then he's out of sight. And then he waits until they're underneath, and then he like leaps down and basically captures one of them, takes one of them out of commission. And then what happens is he uses a grappling hook to like glide from one to the other. Imagine a game, but a sniper game where you have specific locations mapped out for you that you can go. And each of those locations have been already, let's say you're like a special like mutant of some kind. You have the ability, you have the same ability as like Night Stalker, where you can teleport. So you have all these like little like teleport pads that have been put in these locations, and your job is to teleport between them. But you've got to be like vigilant of like which areas you can teleport to, because if you teleport to one area and you snipe someone, obviously you then have to teleport away, because then potentially they may know that you sniped from that location. So the enemy will then descend onto that location. It also adds a little bit of strategy that you've got to keep an eye out of where you've shot from and the potential, and you've got to have binoculars and look from other locations at locations that you can teleport to see if there's enemies there. And that's the only way of knowing there's enemies there, because the map doesn't tell you. I just think it would be a cool game and have a lot of strategy involved, but it'd be solely around sniping. It would be so cool. Like this game starts off and you're in this like open area, and you've got to like crawl around, and it's slow and boring. It is just slow and boring. And I'm sorry, just look at that. Look at the screen right now. The Russian forces are wearing a uniform that kind of just blends into the fucking environment. It's not cool. It's not good. So I didn't even know he was there until the little like I did not even see him there until it popped up with that little word like saying, I guess that was a Russian enemy force. I was like, oh, there's an enemy. Oh, he's really close. And I panicked a little bit because I thought, oh god, he's close. He probably can see me. So I went to press Z to shoot him in the sniper scope. Accidentally instead pressed C instead of Z, and then stood up. He threw a grenade and killed me. So it's like, okay, yeah, I don't like these controls. Yeah, motion controls. No wonder this game got published by who it got published by. I think this is a bad idea from the start, personally. Putting a game like this on the Wii with motion controls, meh. Yeah, Sniper Elite games belong on PC. I'm sorry, you can't. People who complain with analog controls, fair enough. Me, no. But I've got no interest in playing any more of this. That's how bad it is. And yet it got 77 Metacritic. Yeah, I'd pour. But then again, the Wii's not my... Well, the Wii is my system if you don't include any motion control bullshit. There's plenty of good Wii games that use the GameCube controller. Alright. That's enough of that. We might have a little bit easier time with the next game. We look at the next Wii game, the second Wii game, and the last Wii game. We look at for BigBen Interactive, because I believe, just from what I'm looking at, it's a gallery shooter, which is no issue. Gallery shooters, I've got no issue with on the Wii. It's funny, isn't it? You can have no issue with gallery shooters, and yet you have an issue with this. Very different, in my opinion. Very, very different games. But I'm not playing any more of this Sniper Elite for Wii. I don't like it. Yeah, it's just not... I just don't like it. Don't like the controls. Don't like how they introduce the game and what they start you off in. Don't like the fact that the enemies just blend into the environment. Yeah, don't like it. Sorry. I've been Bio. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.